Hey guys, welcome back to V&D Tech, technical solution to ease your day-to-day work. Today we have another video about Alcatel and OmniPCX OXE PBX system. Today we are going to see how we can record a automated attendant greeting message. You know that when we do and create one automated attendant tree, you have to have a wave file recorded. Then there will be a greeting message. Then there will be a menu for another greeting to select different options. Then there will be a queue message. Then there will be hold on music. All these things, what we do, we record it outside and we transfer it into the OXE PBX system. So we do it in a special format called MSK file. So how we can do that? For that we have many tools used to record the MSK file. The first tool is we have to edit the wave file in a particular format so that it can be compatible with the system. Then we have to make an MSK file using Alcatel Audio Station software. Then once you prepare the MSK file, you have to FTP, transfer this file to a particular folder of the OXE. Once you transfer this, then you do the configuration of automated attendant tree and leaf like that. So it's a long process, guys. So it is very important for you to know the different steps how we do that. For example, there are 10 to 15 steps where you have to follow to create a voice guide in a proper way. If you even miss one step, it will be very difficult for you to create it, otherwise it will fail. So this video will give you step-by-step procedure how you can do this whole procedure to prepare an automated attendant tree. You see here, I have some audio files, wave files stored in this folder. So these are the files which I want to make as an MSK file. Here the step by step how you can make these audio files into store into the OXE. You can see this document MSK voice guides implementation EC configuration. So you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to up to 10 different steps. So you have to follow these steps very keenly, and this is the order you have to follow it. So I will just read it for you, and each step I will demonstrate today. The first one, you get a wave file in CCITT format in 8 kilohertz 8-bit mono using any audio converter. A switch audio converter is a very good one, but I have another one. Switch audio converter is a licensed version. So there is an online website which I will introduce to you, where you can just do it free of charge. Second one, it is AAS, that is Alcatel Audio Station. That is a tool used to do this project. So there you have to create a project, a new project as MTBPR file. Then you have to create it as a flash VG G711 ADPCM format. The third step is you have to edit that project by giving some binary name and all. The fourth one is you have to save the project and compile it. Then you will get a MSK file. Fifth one, you do a FTP on binary mode to USR7 VGA DPCM flash custom if it is a common hardware, and USR7 VG flash custom if it's a crystal hardware. So take care of this path. It is very important. You have to put it in this path, in this folder. After that, in the seventh step, you have to go to MGR system descent hierarchy or go down hierarchy, voice guides, then create your voice guide number. Your voice guide number, can I put it 700 here? You can be using 500, 571, 572, whatever it is. Then you have to use it as a specific voice guide or a music on hold. You have to select that one. Then you have to make VG stat yes. Then the next step is you have to go to MGR system, go down hierarchy, flash voice guide configuration. You have to create one or two or three, normally if it is 9 or 10, then as a specific voice guide. Then you give the MSK file which you have created the name there. Then again, ninth step, again MGR, shelf board, descent hierarchy. We have to assign, we have to store this file in one of the board that normally it is in GD board. So, or in a, if it is a crystal hardware, it is in a GPA board. You have to store that file in a particular storage place. That is, we will go to VG index of MG, create a shelf board where you can store this. Then once this much is done, you have already created the audio files inside the system. Then you can check it by different commands like vgms, vgstat, incvzu, tone test, like that. So I am going to tell you each and everything one by one. You can follow me very keenly because you have to follow these 10 steps very carefully, then only you can make it. And it is a very easy procedure. If you are very careful to go one by one, you can first time itself you can prepare it. So first one, we are going to see the first line, that is get a wave file in CCITA low format. For that, I will tell you how we can do that. You see, this is the site g711.org. This site, you can do this in this format: yellow wave file 8 kilohertz mono CCIT yellow. This online website will give you free of charge. You can just take any of the audio file, just select one file, open. Then you select this second option like yellow wave 8 kilohertz mono CCIT yellow. Then you just proceed with it. There is a submit button on the downside. Then it will create a file for you in this format. Just you click on that, it will be downloaded. It is very easy for you to get the proper file, that is g711.org website. Then we will go to the second option, that creating MSK file by Alcatel Audio Station. We should have this software, Alcatel Audio Station software, which is available in Alcatel website. This you have to install in your PC. Then you have to create a project first. Now create a new project. Then it will ask for you two options. You create an MTVPR file. Okay. Then proceed. Then you have to give some name for the project. Any name, your customer name is okay, or new VG or whatever it is. You give a name for your identification. Just select the location where you want to place it, in C drive, D drive, wherever it is, for easy for you to find it out. I am putting it in the C drive backup. Then in the system there are different type of messages. The normally we use G711 and flash ADPCM static messages, because that will give you both crystal and common, both the type of message you will get. Then you go to project edit. Here you add button, you select one by one messages. Here I have all the voice wave files here. So just I give the voice guide number. You have to give the voice guide number here. My voice guide is starting from 571, so I just give yes. 571 has come there. Now I add another file 573, open. It is automatically taken the next number. If you can keep the next number, or you can edit it 573 whatever it is, then give yes. Now you just check whether whatever you have selected is right, because 00571 is the voice guide number in the system. Then you have selected 573, and second one 573, that also you have selected 573. So there is something wrong. You can just remove one, then you can select the right one. You go to 571, 572. Okay, you are selecting 572, then open 572. See, okay, so you can see 571 is 573, that is the one. 572 is 572. Now in binary you have to give at least two alphabets. I have put just VG, that's all. Now what you have to do, give okay. Nothing else to do here, guys. Now go to project, save the project. You have edited the project, now you save the project. Yes, it is going to be saved. Fine. Now you compile the project. Just compile. Now it will give the name, this, that, everything. It is already compiled. It will take some time for compilation completed. Once you get compilation completed, you just say quit. So that's all, guys. The MSK file is already prepared. You can close the project. Now the project is closed. Now I am going to tell you a MSK file is already prepared. Now we will get flash VG G711 ADPCM type files we have already got. As I have told you, the third and fourth steps are already covered. Now we are going to the fifth, like we are storing this file to OXE. For that, we have to do an FTP. No, what I have done, I have gone to C folder, CD backup, backup folder in C. Then from there, I have done an FTP because it is easy for me to store the files in backup and I can do the FTP. So this is my IP address, guys. So now I have connected to my OXE. You can log in by MTCL. Password is also MTCL. Now you do BIN, binary format. You put hash. Why? Because your printing is on, you know the transfer is happening. Now you are going to the actual folder of the OXE. You know, it is not USR4. We have to go to USR7. You see here the folder is USR7 VGAD PCM flash custom for common hardware. I am using a common hardware CS3 board, so I am going to use USR7 VGAD PCM flash custom. If it's a crystal, we have to use USR7 VG flash custom. So now I have to put USR7 VGAD PCM flash custom. Okay, guys. Our command is successful. Now we have to transfer this file to this folder, the MSK file which we have already prepared. So that is what we are going to do. Already I have kept that MSK file in the backup folder. When I use input command, I can select that MSK file, transfer to this particular folder. We are doing now FTP process. So guys, as I told you, we are going to put the input star. So now it is asking, there are many other files in the system, so it is asking me which file to put. We know that these are the MSK files which we have created, so we have to select one or the other of the MSK files to transfer. You know, you can do one MSK or many MSK, there is no problem, but make sure that that MSK is prepared from the Alcatel audio system, because you know these are the one I selected. This Plaza ADPCM MSK G711 is for crystal hardware and ADPCM is for common hardware. So we are going to use the ADPCM one, which I renamed as Plaza 2025 1 20251. So I am going to transfer only that file. So guys, this is one file plaza 2023.msk. This is one file which I am going to put inside, and there is another one 2025, another one 2025 1. These are the three files which I am going to put inside. So when it is asking, I put yes and enter, it will be transferred. So guys, we have these files inside. We already transferred inside. You can see it inside the OXE. You can see Plaza 2023, Plaza ADPCM, Plaza ADPCM, and Plaza 2025, Plaza 25 1. These are the files already transferred to this folder. You can see it here. So it's already present in the system. So now you have to make sure that this is applied by loading it in a proper way. So for that, we have to follow the last 7, 8, 9, 10 steps, which I have already explained you in a PDF. So that we are going to see now. As we have completed 1 to 6 already, and 7, 8, 9, 10 is the one we are going to see now. So let us see that in the OXE MGR command menu. So let us proceed with that. So now we are going to MGR menu. Yeah, let us go to the tone and voice gates. Okay. So these are the tones. You know, OXE has many tones and many voice gates, but it has the same serial numbers. So you cannot have a tone and the voice gate in the same number. So what we have to do, you can see like some of them are tones and some of them are voice gates. So if you want to make a tone number to a voice gate, you have to delete a tone, then you have to create it as a voice gate. And uh, balance, what you can do, you can from 500 onwards the number is free, so you can create from 500 to 1000 like that. You can create any tone like that. So either you want to delete, you can delete tones and create a voice gate in the same number. You can delete a voice gate and make it as a tone in the same number. So whatever way you can do that. Now you see in the voice gate index you have 8 numbers, 1 to 8 is inbuilt. In that you have many French, English and all, but you have to, when you are creating your own, you have to use specific flash VG file or music on hold. These are the two files which you have to use, so any of the type. So now we are using like specific flash VG file, and we are selecting one MSK file on that. So you just see 1 and 2 I have files, 7 also I have one file, balance everything is not selected. So 1 2 7, these are the ones I have selected. So 8 is free, so I am just showing you in the 8 you can make it music on hold and whatever it is if you want, but I am not using 8, I am using only 1 2 and 7. So these files are already selected in 1 2 and 7. Only 3 files are selected, balance is just inside the system, I am not using it. So now we have to assign this to a particular GD or a GPA file. So I am going this area, then you just go to GD 20. Mainly the first GD is 20, second shelf, and you can see like here 1 is 1, 2 is 2, and 3 is 3, 7. So you have put there 1 2 7. Now you are selecting 1 2 3, you are marking it to the other one. The other place, that first one you have selected one MSK file, second one you have selected one MSK file, 3 4 5 6 you didn't select any MSK file, but 7 also you have selected one MSK file. So what happens, now you have to map it together, right? So that is what we are doing it here. Like now when you are doing this, you can see here 1 2 3 VG index 1 2 3. So 1 I have selected 1 in the other table, 2 I have selected the other table, 3 I have selected 7 because in that 3 there is nothing, so I have selected 7. So it is the mapping which already there in the PDF file. You can very well, you can go and see which is the step. So don't worry about that. Now you have already mapped it. Now we are going back. What we will do, you can see in this place it is very clearly written that this is the step. You have created a voice guide, whatever it is. Then in the flash VG you have 9 and 10. Then MGR shelf descent hierarchy VG index, you have mapped it 1 2 and 7. That's all. Already this is inside the system, you are already selected it. So now we have to check whether it is working or not. So that is the 10 where you have to do the commands like vgmis, vgstat, incvisu, all those things. So I will just tell you how we are going to check it with these commands. I am doing one by one. I will do vgmis. Now you can see the MOH VG571 and 572 are being used, means that is already in place. So these are the VGs which I have put. The some people are listening it 361, 360, 354. These are the extensions, they are listening it already. So that is the command to see whether it is in place or not. Now VGstat 2020 is the GD. You can see language 1 Plaza ADPCM MSK, language 2 Plaza ADPCM MSK, then language 7 Plaza 20251 MSK. It is already in place. You can see it from here. It is there inside the GD. So now we have to see another command, that is incvisu, the incidents related to the loading. So if you just put incvisu, you have seen hundreds of incidents going on. You cannot come to know whether it is there or not. So it is better you do incvisu pipe grep then 0260. 0260 is the downloading incident. So when you put this, you can see only that 0260. Then you can see it here like the 0260 beginning of downloading file. Which file they are downloading? Plaza 2025 MSK. Then you can see another one, Plaza 20251 MSK. So I am going to another one, that is 261. Then it is end of downloading Plaza 2025 and 20251. So now what I am going to do, I am just putting both together. So you can see the beginning ending, within beginning ending, you can see beginning of downloading, ending of downloading. So one file has to begin and they have to end, then only it will be there inside the system. You can see the beginning start at 10:59 and stops at 11:03, means it takes 4 minutes. 11:22 and 11:25, that is 3 minutes and something. So it takes 2 to 3 minutes to load the file, so you have to wait for that. Now we are going to prefix plan for tone test. If you want to test the whether the tone is available, 85 is my tone test prefix. You can have any number as a tone test prefix, you can create it. So you know that how to do a tone test. You pick up your phone, any phone, whether it is digital, analog, IP, any phone you take, you pick your handset and dial the tone test prefix, that is 85 for me. You can create any number as a tone test prefix. Then you have to dial the tone number in 4 digit. For example, if it is first voice guide 0001, if it is 571, 0571, 0572, like that. Once you put it, you can hear that greeting or the voice guide in the handset. So if you are hearing it, that means it is playing very well. Then you can put it in the automated attendant tree. Next one will be how to create an automated attendant for your system. Guys, thanks for watching. Now I will come up with another nice videos, so follow my channel for more technical videos related to Alcatel OXE configuration. Bye bye, thank you.